Today, the Boston Demons are back in action as they take on the Boston Demons. It's a split squad affair today, Metro Footy Rules. It is indeed the Boston Demons against the Boston River Rats. The River Rats are in the blue, and the Demons are in their usual colors. And you're going to see this one next, right here on Stateside Footy. We are coming to you today from Ipswich River Park in North Reading, Massachusetts. And we're coming your way with another edition of Stateside Footy, the program that features the great game of Australian rules football as it's played here in the States. I'm your host, Bill Robert, and alongside Nick Maxwell and the 12-year man, John Cimino, we're here to bring you some Metro Footy today. Now, Metro Footy, it's kind of like you see baseball teams do in spring training where they have the quote-unquote split squad games. Well, that's what's happening today. And what's happening here is basically the Demons are broken up into two squads, and there's the Demons who have the normal Demons colors, and then there's the River Rats who have actually the blue with the gold V. So there we go. So that's going to be basically the crux of it here. And that's what we've got today. It's Metro Footy, and it's coming for you right here on this episode number 105 of Stateside Footy. There's a groovy new show on public access television, and stations across the country are going vinyl. This is the show that features the tracks and stacks that take us all back, and it can be found on cable and online. Remember all those great times just hanging out with a bunch of records? You can relive them now just by tuning in to Goin' Vinyl. We've got a whole bunch of memories and a whole bunch of records, and we present them to you in each and every episode. We look back at all the fun, but also all the facts within the songs. It comes from the place where the platters still matter and the records still rock. Tune in for the music and the memories on each installment of Goin' Vinyl. Check with your local community TV station or check us out online at youtube.com/@goinvinyl. The whistle goes off. We're about to have footy here. And let's see, the ball goes up and we are set. And it comes out and Ken McCarthy gets it off the tap from Jeff Hampshire. And the Demons have it. They kick it into their attacking area. Is there a contest under the ball? And it goes to ground. And the River Rats will pick it up again, although it looks like we've got a free kick. And let's see here. No, actually it went out of bounds. That was the issue there. So we're working with a little bit of a narrow ground today. So here comes the throw-in. Comes out, and let's see who's going to be there first. Basically just a bunch of teams going to ground. River Rats trying to get it out right now, and they do the handball right in the front of the goals there, and it's handballed over, and here we go. He does a nice little side cut there, kicks it, goes up, and he's marked it. So they're starting out up the corner, and now the handball goes out, and now they're out on the wing, but he can't hang on to it. He does hang on to it before it gets out of play, though. He's able to corral it, and here we go now. He just gets a short kick out, and that's paid as well for a mark. He handballs it off, and now with it, that's number 21. That's Pat Keane, and kick going in, coming back out, and who's going to be there first? It's Monahan to McCarthy now, and that's smothered. Nice job there. That's Pat Keane getting his hands on that kick from Ken McCarthy. And they do the boundary throw in. Hit out to advantage, and here come the River Rats. Moving up the ground along the boundary, and they've got somebody open. Can they get it to him? No, it takes a weird bounce, so he might be able to get it. Let's see. In there with it right now, that's Dan O'Connell, number 9. And it's kicked past him now. They have it now. Oh, snap kick across the body. And let's see here. I think that might have been a point. As I see, it looks like a Matt Wood going back to take the kick in. And indeed, so there we go. Rats first on the board there with a minor score. And the score right now is the Rats 1-1. The Demons yet to get on the scoreboard, and they're trying to take it out right now. Matt Wood with the kick in. It is stolen. Nice job there by Keane. He sells some candy and then kicks it in towards goal once again. It's going to go over his head. Oh, it's going to take a weird skip, though. And it's going to go skip out of bounds. It's one of the occupational hazards with the Aussie Rules Footy, where it's an oblong ball. Sometimes it can bounce just anywhere. Actually, it may have hit the post because I see, looks like Wood's taking another kick in. So I'm under the assumption that hit the post, and that's what caused it to kick out so sharply. And Wood tries to get it out to McCarthy. McCarthy on the far boundary has it taken away. And still action around the ball. Far end of the ground. And here come the Demons now. Handball up. And, handballed right to one of the River Rats. So he marks it. I think that's O'Connell again. O'Connell might be within range here. Let's see what we got. Is that kick going to have to carry? It's not. Hampshire will... oh, he's spoiled by his own man there as Hampshire collides with Matt Wood. I'm assuming that is not the way they wanted that play to go. But the ball winds up going out of bounds. And we will have a boundary throw in at the River Rats' right forward pocket. And it comes. And hit out. Demons might have advantage. And that kick in toward the goals. Let's see where it's going to go here. Allison Monahan giving chase. It takes a weird bounce. Is going to sit for her. It's not. But then, she wraps up her player. Takes him right down. And we got, do we have a whistle? Nope. Play on. And taking the running bounce there and then taking a quick trip there. That's number 65. That's Carlton Holston. Oh, that is a nice connection there. The kick to number 64. I think it's 64. No idea who that is. And that's a long kick, and I think it's going to go wide. Question is, how wide did it go? I'm assuming that's going to be behind as well because they're setting up for a kick in. No, I'm sorry, it's not. That's a boundary throw in. So the throw in comes up and right out of the hands of one of the River Rats. But they've got it now. Big kick going right up the corridor. Target settling underneath. It's in a pack, and it goes, actually bounces into the hand of one of the Demons, who then puts it back. An intercept mark there by one of the Rats. He can't hang on to it. Sits for him. He gets it now. Tries to take the running bounce. Can't quite do it. So he just tries to grab it ahead off the ground. Who's going to get there first? I think Monahan will get it, and she's up. She's able to handball it out and get rid of it before she is brought down. Demons with it once again. Bit of a line drive kick there. Can he get it? No, it bounces off of his hands. And it sits for one of the River Rats and handballed out now to Pat Keene once again. Keene wearing the number 21 for the Rats today. And a bunch of handballs out. Here we go now. Fat side of the ground. Here come the River Rats. They've got a 1-point lead right now. Actually, no, not even a 2-point lead, because that other one was just a nice running bounce there. Taking out the ball, but he's able to get it to the boot. Intercept mark there. Matt Wood, just as it was about to maybe start rolling through the goals, but nope. He kicks it out, and that goes to Carlton Holston. And that's kicked right to Ken McCarthy. McCarthy has space to run. He kicks it now, and let's see. Goes between a couple of players. Goes off a foot. And battle for it now at midfield. Looks like the Rats are going to get there. Indeed, they will. Oh, that's a bad handball. But he's got it back up now. I think that was number 8. That's David Morton. And here we go. Cuts inside. Nice job there by Jack. Jack, he loses it, though. And with it now, that's Nate Swift for the Demons. He is hauled down. Ball still in play, though. Keene has it now. Keene with a kick in once again to the attacking end, and it's going to kick back. And Wood will get it, though. It'll sit for Matt Wood. He just kicks it across the face of goal, hoping one of his teammates gets it. Taken away. Nice job there by the Rats. Can he? Oh, I think he hit the post. Or did he? I thought they were bringing it back up, but that might have been a kick in. I'm assuming. I'm going to have to check with the umpires. That shot in. That's a goal! So I believe that last one was a behind. So going in before that kick, I have the score here as 3 behinds 3, and then the Rats just sent one home. So now it's 1-3-9. So 9 points for the Rats, and I will tally this up and I will check it out, and hopefully we will have a ruling for you by quarter time. I'm going to have to check with one of the goal umpires to see how those others do. But that one was definitely a goal. And it's coming back now out to center, where they'll ball it up once again. Here comes the ball, and there go the Demons. Hampshire tries to get it, but he can't hit it out to advantage. Ball is tied up. And actually there's an infraction in the ruck. Oh, my God, I almost messed that up terribly bad. Let's see. Oh, that is a nice mark. And that kick goes in deep once again over the head of Matt Wood, and that's going to go out and through, and I believe that's another behind, so that's 1-4-10. After that infraction and then free kick in the ruck. You never want to spoonerize anything when the word ruck is involved, folks. It's a family show here, as we've got the boundary throw in now, and it goes through center, And it looks like, oh, and does a nice bounce there. I believe that's Morton. He handballs it off to Keene. Keene in there, kicks it across the ground, and marking it there, that is a Jack number 5. I wonder if that's Jack Masry. All I see here is Jack, but anyway. Jack for now. And that's a big kick. Will it have the carry? I don't think so. It's going to fall just short. Marked right in front! Or is that... let's see, that comes out now. I have no idea what happened there. Holston has it now. So I'm assuming there was a free kick for a push-off or something, because it looked like it was marked like right in the goal square, but then the Demons came away with it with a free kick, so I'm assuming that was a free kick. Big kick by Holston there, and let's see, intercept mark there by the Rats. Nice job there. That kick goes out. Morton, oh, it goes off his hands. That's a little hard footing along the ground right now, even though it is dry. In fact, you can see how dry it is by the dust being kicked up on the ground, as once again it comes out here, and let's see. McCarthy going for it now. McCarthy, that kick is way offline and it's way out on the full. And the breeze causing a little bit of heck here with my player rosters. So the free kick going to the River Rats on that sky high out on the full kick from Ken McCarthy. Kicked in, and for Morton, he's settling under it, and he marks it. Nice kick there. Morton just going to take his time, let the targets assemble in front of him, and he kicks it up the near ground now, but Hampshire's there, and he'll get the intercept mark, and he's going to kick it across. Bingo! Marked! And the Demons have a chance for their first scoring shot here. Just have to see who marked the ball. And the ball is kicked, and looks like that's a behind. So it's 1 behind 1 for the Demons as the River Rats get set to take the kick in from their own back goal square. Up it goes now, and let's see. Oh, right to him, and he's going to play on. Here we go. On the far side of the ground, he takes a running bounce. He gets it back and takes another running bounce. He might go the whole way. Nope, he's going to kick it now, looking for a target inside the attacking area, and there's a contest. Goes to ground, and the Rats will have it now. He is wrapped up. He can't dispose of it, though. Gets pinged for ball, holding the ball, or improper disposal, or whatever you're going to... Actually, no. No, I guess they're going to call it... They might call it for holding the man, and he's just going to handball it off now, and it goes back to Jack now. Jack kicks it, and that's a behind. So from my scores here, I've got 1-5-10 for the River Rats and 1 behind 1 for the Demons. So far, we've seen 1 major and a major's full worth of minors, but... so far, the only goal is going to the River Rats. And so I think that's Matt Wood once again to do the kick in. Right up the middle of the ground to Jeff Hampshire. At least starting up the corridor. And then Hampshire kicks it out to the wing. That's Wood with it. And he will kick it high and long and right into the hands of, I think that's McCarthy. He's got it now. Chips it right in front. Can he get to it? Oh, it just goes over everyone's hands. There's a race for it now. Who's going to win it? No one, because the ball's going to get to the boundary before anyone gets to the ball. So the throw-in comes in. Hit out, no clear advantage. Demons have it now. Ken McCarthy has it, gets some space. Tries to handball it over, gets it now, and he is wrapped up and pinged. That's ball. And he's going to handball it off. Here we go. It goes the other way. That's Josh Devon for the River Rats and kicks it past everybody. Who's going to get there first? Actually, the River Rats he is able to get the ball out just before, or does he? Nope. Nope, he actually, he got pinged holding the ball, so it'll be a Demons free kick. And it's just going to go right to the center of the ground. And Holston's got it. Nice kick there. Nice kick, nice target, just right in front. And now he's going to go wide. He's going to fall in front of Hampshire and get picked off, and here we go. Once again, that's one of the River Rats. He's got it now and still has it. Just a cheap kick inside, and let's see here. Demons will pick it up now. That's Holston once again. Holston wrapped up, but he had getting rid of the ball. We got it now, and that's a mark right there. So that's Dan O'Connell. And, oh, he gets it now. I think that's Keene. Keene has an open goal if he can get there. Handballs it off. Oh, he can't hang on to it. And Allison Monahan winds up with it. And then she gets it out of danger. And knocked on there by Hampshire. But the Rats take it. And that's a line drive kick. And that's going to go out. And let's see here. I believe that's another kick in, so that'll be 1-6-10 now. 1-6-11, I should say. No, I'm sorry, 1-6-12. 1-6-12. It was 1-5-11, then 1-6-12. My math is going goofy here. All right, McCarthy's got it now, and he delivers back into the forward half, and he can't mark it, and it's going to skip out of bounds once again. It'll be a boundary throw-in. Good result for the Demons, though, as it'll result in another boundary throw-in in their right forward pocket. First quarter action here in this one between the Boston Demons and the Boston River Rats. And the ball is taken up here, and River Rats will have it. They get the head out to advantage, and they get the kickoff. It's going to take a hop, and he's got it, though. Nice job there, number 24, who I don't have here, but then he is dispossessed. And here come the Demons once again. Demons with a handball there, and with it there, juggling a little bit. I think that's McCarthy. Delivering it in, and let's see, almost marked. They can't quite get it there, but one of the Demons has it now. That's, let's see, that's kicked through, and that's another behind. It's number 30. Matt Young. Matt Young with a snap kick that goes wide. And it's now 2 behinds 2 for the Boston Demons. Kick coming back in, and let's see. Oh, Allison Monahan tried to get in there, couldn't do it, but right now it's Holston with it now. Holston, kick over someone's head. Tapped forth by the Demons. He actually gets it back, though. Handballs it ahead, and it looks like the River Rats will pick it up there. And they're going to turn it around and basically switch it back into attack. They kick it long, but no one but Demons there. And the boundary line. Good job for meters gained, though, for the River Rats. And that gets tossed up once again. Hit out by Hampshire. But it looks like the clearance will go to the River Rats again. Handball goes off. Ball goes to another player. And will the ball sit for him? Nope, they've got to pick it up off the ground. Finally gets it, handballs it out. Then he does a little bit of a sidestep there. And here come the Rats once again. Intercept mark there by Allison Monahan. And Monahan kicks it out to Wood now. Wood will take the running bounce. And then deliver it ahead. He's got somebody right there. Although he can't mark it. I think that was McCarthy he was looking for. And then one of the River Rats had it. Got wrapped up. And no prior opportunity is adjudicated, so therefore the umpire will toss it up. Here we go once again. We go, and have no clear advantage yet. But the River Rats look like they're going to get the clearance, and indeed they are. Runs through a couple of people there, and goes out to the side. Intercept mark there. That's Matt Wood running into the path of that one. That was intended for, I think it was O'Connell. However, the intercept mark gets intercepted itself as he takes the ensuing free kick. And with it there now, that's Jack once again, number 5. And he handballs it off. Handballs it back now, but it's just past his outstretched hands. He still might get it, though. Nope, actually, Holston's trying to get it, too, there. Bunch of players going after it. And finally, one player's wrapped up. And we got a whistle, and the umpire says, my ball. And they're going to ball it up once again. Another stoppage here late in the first quarter. Up it goes, and off a bunch of hands. Demons have it. That's Holston with it now. He gets it ahead. And handball back. That was Nate Swift. Kick goes in, looking for a target. He's got it. Bit of an angle, but he's in close. He handballs it off to Jamie Galt. And that kick goes through, and waiting for the verdict from the goal umpire, but I think we're setting up for another kick in. So far, that's another one for the Demons. So 3 behind 3 for the Demons, 1-6-12 is what I've got as the score for the Boston River Rats. Up it goes, and whoops, goes off of him a little bit there, but he's got it now. Handball goes up, and actually I think we've got a couple of number 5s out there. So we've got Jack, and I don't know who else we've got, but that kick goes up, and it is spoiled. Goes to ground. Matt Wood picks it up now, and Wood will get it to the boot, looking for McCarthy, and it's over his head. And it's going to skip, it's going to roll, and it's actually going to stay in play. And goes off a couple of hands. And can McCarthy finally get it? No, he can't. River Rats have it once again. And here we go. That's a handball from Dave Morton over to Pat Keane, and that's going to take a skip and a weird jump to O'Connell. That's going to go past O'Connell, and Allison Monahan there had it momentarily. That ball goes to ground now. Demons trying to work it ahead. Allison Monahan still in there battling. Hampshire with it now. Hampshire gets it to the boot, and it's going to take a skip and wind up in the hands of Pat Keane. Keane, line drive, and goes over everybody, but did that go through, or was that another behind? I think that was another behind, because once again, Matt Wood is taking that kick in. So 1-7-13 now. 1-7-13 for the River Rats. Demons at 3 behind 3. Oh, Hampshire cannot take that kick, but he's got it now off the bounce and kicks it ahead. Can he get it to McCarthy? No, he can't, but it's going to roll past everybody. There we go. So we're at quarter time now. And a lot of action on both sides of the ball, on both ends of the ground. But so far, it is the River Rats with the lion's share of the scoring shots. And after quarter number 1, the score stands, at least right now to our calculations. Once again, we will verify this with the goal umpires at the end of the quarter, which it is now actually. It's the River Rats, 1 goal, 7 behinds, 13 points. And the Demons, 3 behinds, 3 points. Coming up next, second quarter action. We'll get it for you right here on this edition of Stateside Footy. Second quarter action about to start here at Ipswich River Park. It's the Rats and the Demons, and right now the Rats are up to a 10-point lead, 1-7-13 for the River Rats, and for the Demons, 3 behind 3 as they get set up at the quarter here. Next game we'll have is next month in August, middle of August. It will be the DC Eagles coming to town to take on the Boston Demons. You can catch that one right here on Stateside Footy. As the ball goes up, it's hit out, and here we go. Patrick King gets it right off, handball's out, and here come the Rats once again, going right down. He's just going to take it, kick it, and score it. 10 seconds into the second quarter, and we do have a goal. And it's a goal for the team that seems to be scoring them with, well, kind of some regularity. I mean, they'd have a whole bunch of minor scores in there as well, but right now it is the River Rats 2-7-19, and the Demons 3 behind 3.
I got it.
So there we go. So just into the second quarter, literally a clinical textbook clearance. They just got it to Keane. Keane got it down to, I think it was Jack. But anyway, ran right down, put it right through, and they're jockeying for position, and that ball goes up once again. And here we go. Let's see here. It's no clear possession yet. Here we go. Once again, the Rats have it, and it's just a big kick. Another good clearance. Can they hit their man down? Yes! They do it once again. And so there's another shot. Does he kick it through? He does not. Actually, no, he does not. He puts it wide. Not sure whether that went through. Once again, sometimes at the angle it's hard to see, but it looks like they're setting up for a kick in, so that it looks like it's going to be a minor score for the River Rats. Actually, no, I'm sorry, it's not going to be. I guess, I don't know if there was a free kick. Maybe they didn't say play on, but they give them a chance once again. And let's see here. Nope. So I think what might have happened there was we had a free kick off the ball. They did not pay advantage after the player kicked it, so they had to go kick it again. And as a result, that one's going to be a minor score. So now it's the Rats by a score of 2-8-20 to the Demons, still 3-3, as the kick-in goes to Allison Monahan now, and she'll kick it looking for, can't quite get it to McCarthy. McCarthy can't get it off the ground either. He collides with a player. A bunch of players going to ground. Demons do have it though. Handball goes out, fat side of the ground, and here we go. That's McCarthy now. McCarthy with a kick up the far wing, and it's going to take a hop. It's going to wind up in Demon hands. Oh, nice handball. Unfortunately, he was running a little too fast there. Carlton Holston just about ran past that handball, and here come the Rats with it once again, and that's another big kick in their attacking 50, and let's see, can he get it? Nope, no one's going to get it yet. He's battling for it now. He is dispossessed, and then let's see. Oh, actually, winds up going into Demon's hands. I think that might have been a free kick there. I think they might have been called for ball, and now they're going to bring it up the near boundary. And, oh, that is picked off there. Intercepted. And that kick going through. Let's see here. That's taken. It comes back the other way, and the Rats are at it once again. Rats right now up by 17. And the Demons are picking it up now. Up it goes, and let's see. Can McCarthy get it? Nope, it's out on the full. So it'll be a free kick, and the Rats are going to bring it right back into attack. Almost through the first quarter of this second quarter already. And so far the Rats have added some points. And they're about to add some more too. I think he gets it to the boot. Let's see, where does that one go? That one goes, I think that one may be out on the full actually. We'll see here. We'll see what happens with this one. And let's see here. Oh, actually, I'm sorry, that is going to be a behind. That was not out on the full, that because they're setting up for a kick-in right now. Just wasn't sure they had to determine. Once again, sometimes from where we are, sometimes the angle can be kind of challenging to see whether it's a behind or a goal. But that kick-in goes right to, I believe that's Hampshire now, and they're going to bring it up the far boundary once again. Kick lands right in front of Holston. He picks it up off the ground and tries to move it forward. He sells a little bit of candy there, and he kicks it into the center, and that right there, Swift has it now. Swift, kick toward the goals, and almost intercept marked there by one of the River Rats, and the ball goes to ground there, and a bunch of players going after it there. McCarthy has it now. He handballs it over, and here we go once again. Oh, goes right through his feet, one of the River Rats. Oh, he's got it now, but then he gets it away. It's battle of the twos there between the River Rats and the Demons there. Still a loose ball, a little bit of a hard footy on the ground right now. Bunch of players battling for it, and it goes right into the hands of Patrick Keane. Keane, long kick there, and where's it going to go? It's going to roll, and I believe that's going to make it over the line before anyone gets to it. So that'll be a boundary throw-in. Still, though, a good result for the Rats, because with the Rats, we've got basically it's meters gained, plus they've got the throw-in in their left forward pocket. So good on the River Rats there for moving that ball down there. Up it goes once again, out of the ruck, and the Demons have it. And they're trying to kick it to somebody in the midfield, and right now, Swift has it now. Swift with a kick, and unfortunately, it's going to be taken. Once again, Keane there. It'll bounce for him. He's done a nice job getting it off the ground. And he was able to dispose of the ball with heavy pressure there. And that kick goes through. That kick is a goal. So now it's a 4-goal lead. The River Rats are 3-9-27. And the Demons still 3-3. And that hole is getting bigger and deeper and harder to climb out of. I'm going to bring it back up to center here. Oh. Occupational hazard with the Aussie Rules Footy. Sometimes if it lands on the wrong part of that point, it'll bounce right back at you, which is why running bounces and other things are so challenging. But they're bringing it back up once again here. So up it goes. It's tossed up once again, and coming out of the ruck, McCarthy's got it now. McCarthy runs around, looking for it, can't quite get his man. Holston gets dispossessed. Ball goes past McCarthy now, and once again, here we go. That handball by the River Rats just went past the intended target, and he is taken, and he's able to get rid of the ball though, but the River Rats take it anyway, and he does a nice job there selling some candy. He's able to get it to the boot. It's going to go across the ground, and looks like it's going to go out of bounds once again. Nope, Swift keeps it in play. Nice job there, and he brings it up the far boundary. Big kick on the way, and it's going to take a short hop and come this way. River Rats, oh, it doesn't sit for him now. Oh, that could have been called kicking in danger because he tried to boot the ball right past McCarthy. They did not call that though, but that foot was out, so that could have been kicking in danger, I think. Anyway, kick goes now. It's a marked. That's Dave Morton in the middle. Morton gets it to the boot, puts it back in the attacking half, puts it over Monahan's head. She does have it now, but then she is dispossessed. The ball still in play along the boundary, and with it right here, I believe that's Swift with it now. Swift will touch it down, and that kick is smothered, and it's going to go out of bounds. So that'll be a boundary throw in there. The Demons got up to ground a little bit though, which is good. And that ball goes up, and let's see here. Comes out. And Monahan tries to kick it, kicks it right out for River Rat, but then it bounces out of bounds. So once again, we will have a boundary throw in. Almost to the halfway part of this second quarter, and right now the Rats up by 4 goals. 4 straight kicks. It's a 24-point lead. 27 for the Rats, 3 for the Demons. And that handball comes out, and who's going to get it? Looks like it's going to be Swift with it there. He is wrapped right up, but is able to get it to the boot. And then the River Rats pick it up, though. And here we go. Oh, boy, here we go. He's got it now. Handball goes up. Handball inside. He's got to clear. Actually, can he get it? Will it sit for him? No, it will not, but he's able to get it finally. Let's see. He's going to snap it around the body now. Where's it going to go? That is going to go. That looks like it's going to go wide. And indeed it does. That is a behind. He had some space in front of goal, just couldn't get that ball back far enough. And here come the Demons now, and they're going to take the kick in, but they're just going to take the running bounce. Now they're going to kick it in, and that one's going to go well up the ground, looking for somebody in the far boundary. Almost intercept marked once again by the River Rats, but the Demons have it now. And let's see here. He's able to get the ball off, but really not with any strength as he was being tackled just as he was getting it now. Once again, kick goes in. Let's see. Oh, that is a mark. That is nice. That is nice. I think that's Jack with it once again. And Jack with the kick. And it's got the distance. Does it have the aim? It does not. Looks like that's a minor score. But still, the Rats increasing their lead. It's now 3-11-29 to 3 behind 3. And the kick in is marked there on the far boundary. That's Carlton Halston once again. He kicks it off now, looking for and getting Swift. And now they're going to bring it up the corridor. Nope, they're going to go back out on the far wing there. And that one's marked as well. And here we go. That one kicked into the attacking half over everybody. And who's going to get there first? That is going to be, I believe that's Jordan Madigan. Madigan there for the River Rats. He kicks it out. Almost marked. That would have been a nice kick there. McCarthy puts it back into play, but then it's intercept marked there by the River Rats. So far, the Rats are controlling everything here. In fact, so far, they've been the only ones making the scoring shots. By my count here, they've got 6 scoring shots already. Perhaps working on a 7th with Keene, as Keene handballs it ahead. Here we go, right to Dan O'Connell, and O'Connell's going to put it right through. Make that 7 scoring shots for the River Rats, and it's now 4-11-35 for the Rats. And the Demons need some points, and they need them in a hurry. I believe we're past the halfway point now of this second quarter. And they'll bring the ball back up to center here. You're watching Stateside Footy on a Saturday afternoon here at Ipswich River Park in North Reading, Massachusetts. And today it's actually a split squad game. It's technically the Boston Demons versus the Boston Demons. What they did was they split up the teams. They do have other jerseys because at one point they did have a Metro competition there in which they had, I think, the Lobstermen, the River Rats, and the Buffaloes. So they had like a whole competition going. And they still have those old jumpers, and sometimes they do come out once again. And the ball comes back to center. And up it goes again. And who's going to hit it out first? It looks like it's going to be the Demons. Indeed, they get the clearance. Holston now with a kick into attacking territory. That's going a long way. Tapped off, and let's see here. Getting it now, that is Young, Matt Young, dispossessed. That kick goes off a couple of feet, and Madigan has it now. Handball goes off, and here come the Rats. That kick right up the middle, almost marked there. Not quite. That's Jack once again. He's got it now, though, and let's see what he's going to do with it. He's going to put a big kick up, and that's going to go, I think that might have been, it's out of bounds, I know, but did it bounce out or did it go out on the full? If it went out on the full, then it's going to be a Demons free kick. And what are they doing here? Nope, I guess it did bounce out because they're doing, or are they? Let's see here. Nope, okay, so that's going, I believe that's going, yeah, that's Matt Wood, so that's a free kick, so that kick did indeed go out on the full. And Wood gets it to the boot, kicks it in the middle, and that almost marked there. With it now, that is Swift. Swift stops, sidesteps, sells a little bit of candy, handballs off, and let's see here. It bounces for a while. Back up to the Demons now, and going after it, McCarthy, and also, is that Wood, or is that Galt? That's Galt there, and the Riverettes have it once again. He is wrapped up. Galt has it now, loses it just as he picks it up, and then, let's see here, makes a kick, and it's going to go over everyone, but it's going to take a fortuitous bounce for the Rats, and he's got it right now. That's Keane once again, and that is smothered. Nice smother on the kick there by Carlton Holston. Demons still looking for their first points of this quarter. So far, it's 7 scoring shots for the River Rats. Still nothing yet for the Boston Demons as the boundary throw-in comes in. Up it goes, and Hampshire goes to hit it up, but can't hit it out to advantage. Keane with a handball now, and here we go. That handball in close, and he kicks, and let's see here. Marked! Matt Wood has it right in front of the goals, and he's going to take a couple of running bounces. And he's going to get it to the boot now along the near boundary, looking for and getting his man there. So the Demons now looking to move it up the field. They need points, and they need them quickly. The kick goes up now, and it goes over everyone. Who's going to get there first? It looks like it's going to be Keane once again. Keane with it. Handball goes off, and the Rats have it once again. They're able to move the ball pretty easily right now. Oh, but that handball not very good. And let's see. He is wrapped up. Gives it right to Swift, and here come the Demons with it now. With it there, that's Galt. Galt, big, long kick. It's got the carry. Does it have the aim? Yes, it does, ladies and gentlemen. And finally, they've stopped the rot, the Demons have, and they've gotten their first major score of the match. And now their score stands at 1-3-9. 1 goal, 3 behinds, 9 points. And the River Rats still at 4 goals, 11 behinds, 35 points. There we go. So right now, you've got, what, I believe you're back to a 24-point lead now. Or is it 26? No, I'm sorry, it's 26. 9 and 26, 35. There we go. Once again, my math, folks, it's been kind of failing me today. It's one of the things that goes along with the memory and some other stuff when you start getting old here. As it goes now, and he's touching it down to the ground, is able to get around the tackle attempt of Hampshire. And I think he's going to get pinged for running too far. He touched it down to the ground once, and then I think he was about to touch it down a second time when he changed his step to get around Allison Monahan. And in doing so, he got pinged for running too far, I believe, so should be a Demons free kick. And that's something you don't see often here, but you do see them from time to time. You don't even see it that often in the AFL, but you're supposed to not run a certain amount of steps. It's 15 meters. You're not supposed to run 15 meters without either touching the ball to the ground or doing the running bounce or whatever. But in this case, they judged that he went too far, and so they paid a free kick to the Demons because the player had run too far. And now the Riverettes have it right back, and we've got a whistle. Nope, actually he's going to handball it back. O'Connell has it now. O'Connell gets it to the boot. Will that bend back? It will. That's a goal. And just as the Demons announce their presence, the Riverettes come right back and they score another goal. They're now at 5-11-41, and the Demons at 1-3-9. Oh, that doesn't work. So they're bringing it back up to center once again, and in case there's any doubt, there's no doubt. I would say, barring something crazy in the last few minutes here, I would say that the River Rats have definitely won this quarter. They've got, what now, 8 scoring shots compared to the 1 for the Demons. So, and it's 5-11-41 now. So the ball going up once again. Here we go. Up for grabs and hit out. No clear advantage yet. Who's going to get the clearance? It's going to be the River Rats. Oh, here we go once again with it there. That's Jack. He takes a running bounce and just handballs it off. And, oh, that's not a very good kick, but it goes back to Jack now. Jack, oh, puts it out to the side. Sprays it to the left. Sprays it to the left. So that'll be a behind. So now it's 5-12-42. So now the Rats have 5 majors and 2 majors worth of minors. So it's 5-12-42 as Matt Wood takes the kick along the far boundary. Intercepted there. Intercept marked by Patrick Keane once again. He's going to put it back toward the sticks. That's going to stop. That's going to roll. And that is going to go wide, it looks like. Indeed it will. And once again, Wood there for the kick in. So now it's 5-13-43. And the kick in is marked. And the Demons will bring it along the near boundary. Goes over everyone's head, takes a kick. Oh, and then it's just soccered off the ground there by the River Rats. Nice job keeping it in there by Dave Morton. And here we go once again. Handball goes off. And let's see, that kick goes in. And that's going to go wide as well. So the Rats, with another, think about this, okay, so right now they're 5-14-44, okay? 5-14-44, so they've gotten 5 goals. But with those 14 behinds, those 14 scoring shots that went wide, it's 1 point instead of 6 points. So bigger, do the multiplication there, what, 14 times 5? They have left 70 points on the board. If half of these kicks would have been straighter, you'd be looking at a complete blowout right now, as the kick from the Demons is once again intercept marked there by Pat Keane. And Keane will kick it ahead, and that one is marked by Morton. Nice job there by Dave Morton. He's just going to take his time, get set to take his kick. So say, for instance, here, 7 of those 14 behinds went straight. You're talking another 35 points, and you're talking like 79-9. That's, I mean, it's crazy, but there you go. So Morton's just going to take some time, tie his shoe. And he gets up. He's going to take his run up right now. And that kick goes up. Let's see where that's going to go. Is that going to go? Also, that's another behind for the River Rats. I'm not exactly saying the River Rats aren't kicking straight right now, but the last time I saw this many behinds was in a Sir Mix-a-Lot video. So there we are. 2 quarters are in the books, and right now the Rats are booking with it. The score at the half. The score at the half. The River Rats, 5 goals, 15 behinds, 45 points. And the Boston Demons, 1 goal, 3 behinds, 9 points. Coming up next, the second half of this match between the River Rats and the Demons. 2 Boston clubs battling today. You will see it right here on Stateside Footy. Third quarter action of Stateside Footy just underway here. And once again, the River Rats are on their way to some more points, it looks like here, as that kick goes up. And let's see, can he get it? He is spoiled. But there's nobody but, O'Connell tried to get it, but he was spoiled, though. And the Demons now they try to kick it to McCarthy. He is spoiled, and that's going to go out of bounds there. So here we go, just starting action here in this third quarter. Already a bunch of action between these teams here, between the River Rats and the Boston Demons here. Up it goes, and let's see. Goes down. Kicked ahead by Pat Keane. And that is marked. And he's going to go now. Let's see. Can he do it? That's a goal. There we go. However, looks like that kick might have taken something out of him, because he is looking pretty pained right now. Looking pretty pained. So that's the goal right there. So now it's 6-15-51. So 51-9 right now in favor of the Rats, and it comes up once again, goes to ground, and I think they're going to just ball it up again. The ball up seemed to be a little lopsided. Up it goes once again, and let's see. Kicked ahead and bounced, and with it now, once again, here the River Rats. It's normally the Demons and the Cats, but today it's the Demons and the Rats. That one, they had someone lined up right in front of them. I think that was O'Connell. O'Connell's going to get it now. He's going to stop and just center it there, and Jack's got it now. Jack gets it. Can he get the goal? That's a goal. Thought he might have been taken down just before he got rid of the ball, but that's another major score. So now it's 7-15-57. And the person who kicked the previous goal, 23 for the Rats. 23 for the Rats that's Ben. And Ben is not looking too good right now. It looks like he either pulled something or did something, but he is like hobbling around right now. It does not look like he is in too good a shape at all. As the ball goes back up here, and we've had two quick scoring shots from the River Rats. Once again, two more goals. So right now, they're up, and their lead is now almost 50 now. It's 57-9. It's 7-15 for the Rats, and 1-3 for the Demons. And kick going in. They cannot get it to Matt Wood. Takes a skip, winds up right in the hands of Pat Keane for the Rats. Keane now handballs it off, and here come the Rats back the other way. Another handball off now, and that goes to Keane once again. Keane kicked up and stopped there, marked. And that's kicked, and that's marked too. So that's Jack once again with it. Jack, I think that was partially smothered. It might have been touched on the way in. Nonetheless, the Demons will have it now, and they're looking to move away with it. Handballed up, goes past a couple of people, picked up there, and once again, the Rats had it momentarily as that handball went off and then bounced off a set of hands. Still in there, though. I think that's O'Connell. No, that's Jack now. Jack with a kick toward the sticks, and let's see here. That's going to stop, and it's going to be soccered right through as it died just short of the goal. But O'Connell comes in and belts it through for another one. So right now it's 8-15-63. So everything is falling the way of the Rats right now. The Demons, not so much. They still have a lot of time to mount some kind of a comeback, but they need to get it going post-haste. That goes up once again, and let's see. Hit out. Loose. And Monahan's got it right there. But then she's knocked off the ball. Demons do have it, though. Handballed off. Monahan with it now. No, I'm sorry, that's not Monahan. That's McCarthy. And that kick from McCarthy. That's a long one, and that's a goal. My eyes are going. Never in a million years could I confused. Actually, I think I just get the names wrong. But anyway, that was Ken McCarthy. Big booming kick there. And that's a goal for the Demons. And I mentioned they needed to get back on the comeback trail, and this is the way to do it. That's another goal now, and it's 2-3-15. 2-3-15 for the home club. And, of course, for the, well, actually, they're both the home club because this is the Metro competition. But anyway, the Demons now at 2-3-15. 3-15-63 for the River Rats. And as many points as the Demons have total, that's how many behinds that the River Rats have. So we're talking, what, 23 scoring shots against 5 right now between the two clubs. And the River Rats kick it up once again, going up the far boundary. And that, oh, he didn't mark it there, but it's going to run ahead. And the Demons get it, but he is wrapped right up, but he's able to get it to the boot. And Hampshire cannot pick it up, but he's able to get it off the ground. Still working on the far boundary. Handball goes in right into the hands of one of the Rats. He sidesteps a tackle, and he kicks it in looking for, can he get it to O'Connell? He can't, but will it sit for him? It will not, actually. O'Connell tried to soccer it off the ground. He tried to kick it again, and that's smothered. And let's see, I think they're going to rush that through as a behind. And that's indeed what they're going to do. 8-16-64 now for the Rats. And that is marked. He's going to take the running bounce now. Another running bounce. And he's just going to take his time up the far boundary. Does kick it now. Can he get it to space? He can't. Tried to get it to a teammate, but unfortunately, one of the River Rats got in front of the ball, and the Rats will have it once again. Kick looking for Morton. Morton marks it at midfield. They had O'Connell right there, too. And Morton kicks it out as he sees someone running up there. Oh, it takes a fortuitous bounce for Pat Keane. Keane will pick it up off the ground. And he gets around one tackler. And then it's smothered by McCarthy as Keane tried to deliver it into the attacking goal area once again. And nice sidestep there. Ken McCarthy selling a little bit of candy. That goes the other way. Once again, Demons up the far boundary. They've got some space. And they've got, do they have targets? That's going to get kicked in, and that's going to get knocked away by one of the River Rats. Is he able to pick it up off the ground? Nope. One of the Demons is right there. Another Demon is right there. He's got it now. And that's Matt Wood. Matt Wood with a kick toward the sticks. Could this be another Demon goal? Yep. There we go. So there we go. 3-3-21 now for the Demons. Of course, what they have to do now is stop the other team from kicking their side. They've got to stop the tilt in this field here. And so up we go once again. And hit out by the Demons. Oh, nice one by one of the River Rats there. Gets a hand in there. But McCarthy fighting for it too. With it now, I think that's Keane once again. He takes a running bounce. Now it's number 24. That kick, and that's going to be, actually that's bending back. Let's see. And it's going to be behind. 8-17-65 now. Here comes the kick in now. Right to Matt Young. Matt Young plays on. Oh, breaks some ankles there, using a basketball term, if I may. And let's see, it goes over everybody. And tried to get it over to Matt Wood. Can he get it? He does. Handball in front. Monahan to the goals. Monahan! Let's see. I didn't see the signal from the goal umpire, and they're going for a kick in. So that's Monahan there with a minor. So it's now 3-4-22 for the Demons. And the kick in headed from McCarthy. Intercept marked there by O'Connell. I'm sorry, it's not. I'm sorry, that was the. Yeah, it was a kick in from the. It wasn't intercept marked because it was kicked in by the Rats. I'm starting to get all confused here now. The Rats and they was marked by O'Connell, and now it's an intercept marked from the Rats. And that goes to Keane now. Pat Keane has some space, gets it to the boot. He's got a couple of targets. Goes over his hands though, over his head. But It could still wind up being there. That kick goes in. It's going to be high, and it's going to be... That's out on the full. Hard to see from the angle we're at, but it did go out on the full. That's going to be a free kick for the Demons. And kicked ahead there. Oh, there we go. Matt Wood with it right there. Wood with a big kick in, looking for McCarthy. McCarthy's got it. McCarthy stops. Is he going to take the... Oh, he's directing traffic. I was about to ask if he was going to take the shot from this far out. But then he was kind of directing traffic in front. And that kick, it does have the carry. Does it have the aim? And I believe it's I believe that is a goal. Okay, that is. Had to make sure because sometimes we don't get the signal right away from the goal umpire, so we're not sure. But that's another goal for McCarthy there, and the Demons are on the comeback trail. Now it's 4-4-28, and they're starting to chip away at this River Rat lead. And up it goes now, and let's see here. Camshire tries to hit it out. Demons looking for the clearance. Goes through a bunch of hands. Allison Monahan has it now, making some space for herself, turning on the Jets. And Holston with it now. Holston kicking in, looking for... It's going to go past a bunch of people. But then it's going to bounce. Demons, can they pick it up? They've got it right there. Oh, the handball goes off. They tried to get it to another player that couldn't do it. And the Riverettes have it once again as the Demons are pushing. And once again trying to come back with some more points. And that kick goes up, and that is easily marked. Easily marked there by Jack. And that kick goes up, and right now the Rats have numbers around the ball. Although that kick was a little behind and spoiled there by Hampshire. Hampshire is able to get it off the ground now. Handballs it off. Here come the Demons now kicking up the corridor. Looking for and getting their target. That's Matt Wood. Wood kicks across, looking for and getting his man. Oh, boy. That is number 7. That's Nate Swift. He got to the ball swiftly. He kicked it swiftly, and he put it right through the big stick swiftly. So the Demons, all of a sudden, not only did they stop the rot, but they are on a tear. Chipping away at that lead some more. Now it's 5-4-34 to 8-17-65. And this could be a thing where if the Demons are able to come back, there's still a lot of time here. And if they kick a few more goals, if they start kicking some straight balls, we could be invoking the first rule of footy here. Kick too many behinds, get your behind kicked. But once again, here we go. That kick goes up. That's Keane now, and that's going to go... I think that's going to go... oh, boy! Keane with a bomb! And the Rats answer. 9-17-71. As it looks like the Demons were starting to get a bunch of stuff back in there. All of a sudden, the Rats come right back. Pat Keane, who we know is a proven goal kicker. Out it comes. And the Demons get the clearance. Holston has it now. And that's a big kick toward the sticks. And that's going to be a behind. Going for broke there. 5-5-35 now for the D's. And so there we go again. River Rats set to take the kick in. Seeing lots of scoring from both sides right now. A kick coming up, and it is marked. Dave Morton there. Far wing. Rats set up once again, looking for some more points. And he gets it to the boot. Spinning kick there. And it's going to... Oh, actually winds up. I think that's O'Connell that has it now. O'Connell kicking, and it's knocked away there. Knocked down by Hampshire. But once again, Jack has it now for the Rats. Sidesteps basically just... oh, man, he gets it off. And here we go. That's going to be a kick. And it's go! Oh! He was in all alone and just put one off the post. And there we go, 9-18-72 now. And it's coming back the other way. Demons have it now. Monahan does it. Steps her up past a bunch of tackles, then gets the handball out to Matt Wood. Wood with a running bounce. And let's see, that kick. They're going in front there. Can he mark it? I think he marked it. Swift marks it again. This could be Swift's second goal in a row. That's number 7. That's Nate Swift for the Boston Demons. That's a goal. Now it's 6-5-41. So the Demons have definitely mounted a bit of a comeback. Unfortunately, even though, let's see, so far they've the River Rats have kicked 3 goals so far this quarter, and the Demons have kicked 4. Demons need to keep more of those straight kicks coming, especially since when you look at scoring shots, I mean, basically you're talking about 90 points left on the table here with those 18 behinds. So, I mean, right there, I mean, this is a bit of a lopsided score, but if a lot of those kicks from the Rats had gone straight, it would be even more lopsided than it has been. Demons once again with the clearance. Hampshire has it now. And that kick in along the ground winds up in Pat Keene's hands. Keene kicking it up there. And let's see. It's going to take a hop, go right over his head, and that's going to go out. Still meters gained for the River Rats, but it'll be a boundary throw in at their left half forward flank. Late stages of the third quarter here. And with it now, that's Holston. And that kick is rolling and skipping and could wind up. Actually, hold on. Once again, along the ground. The Rats have it now. Oh, he does a nice little sidestep there, sells some candy, but then handballs it right over Dave Morton. But Morton's got a teammate right there. He touches to the ground, goes in, goes out, and then Hampshire just can't reach him. Just can't reach him with those long arms. And he kicks that one, and that's a goal. So put up a 10 spot for the River Rats. And right now it's 10-18-78 for the River Rats and 6-5-41 for the Boston Demons here. So the other thing, in looking at the roster today, they've got the Demons have 3 players wearing the number 2. Jamie Galt, Matt Wood, and also Allison Monahan. Wood I can tell on sight. Monahan, obviously, I can tell on sight. So we have to get Jamie Galt mentioned in there more times, too. Because if I see 2, I'm thinking, well, if it's not Allison, then it's got to be Matt. But no, we've got lots of 2s today. You can see they're playing. You could say they're playing in the 2s. But anyway, as the ball comes out, goes to ground handball by Monahan. And that's McCarthy with it now. McCarthy with a big kick there. And that is a nice intercept mark there from the River Rats. And they kick it back up looking for Keene and getting Keene. Keene plays on. And centers it up right to Morton now. Morton in midfield today. Looking to kick it. And he's got it now. And Jack's got it now. Actually, there's a Connor and a Jack. So there are 2 number 5s on the field too. Let's see. Oh, it's not quite marked. But the River Rats do have it. They get some open space, kick it in toward the goals, and where's that one going? That's a behind. And this is crazy right now, 10-19-79. What happened on October 19th, 1979? As that kick comes out, that is marked by the Demons. Matt Wood has it now. And he'll kick it up, looking for, and getting his target, and he'll just play on. He'll touch it to the ground, touch it again, and then just kicks it ahead, and that could be headed for the sticks. Where's that going? That's a behind. And so the Demons now with 6 majors and a major's worth of minors, and that'll be the whistle there for a 3/4 time. So there we go, more action going on here, and that'll do it for quarter number 3. So the Demons have gotten on the scoreboard in a big way, firing off a whole bunch of scoring shots, but they still trail by a wide margin. Score at the end of 3, it is The River Rats 10-19-79 and the Boston Demons 6-6-42. Coming up next, we'll wrap this one up. Fourth quarter action on this Metro action today between the Boston River Rats and the Boston Demons. You're watching it right here on Stateside Footy. There's a groovy new show on public access television, and stations across the country are going vinyl. This is the show that features the tracks and stacks that take us all back, and it can be found on cable and online. Remember all those great times just hanging out with a bunch of records? You can relive them now just by tuning in to Goin' Vinyl. We've got a whole bunch of memories and a whole bunch of records, and we present them to you in each and every episode. We look back at all the fun, but also all the facts within the songs. It comes from the place where the platters still matter and the records still rock. Tune in for the music and the memories on each installment of Goin' Vinyl. Check with your local community TV station or check us out online at youtube.com/@goinvinyl. 1 quarter left to go, and still the River Rats are in big lead right now. The Demons did cut into it quite a bit with some scoring in that third quarter. However, it was still the River Rats that were able to still get some points there to replace the points that they lost with that. So basically right now it is 10-19-79 for the Rats and 6-6 for the Boston Demons. And coming out right now, once again, coming out of the clearance, it is the River Rats. And with it once again, that's Connor or Sean or Jack, one of them here. And he runs all the way down. Handballs are right in front. And one of the easiest sitters you will find. So that's another one. So now it's 11-19-85. 11-19-85 for the Rats. 6-6-42 for the Demons. Last quarter of this one here, and obviously we'll be back with more because coming up later on this year, as the season goes on, we'll have some more teams coming to town. The D.C. Eagles are coming to town. They'll be here in August. And the Houston Lone Stars, who I believe are making their first New England visit, are coming in September. So those will be coming up, too, on future editions of Stateside Footy. As it comes out right now, it is marked. And I believe that is going to be, that's Jamie Galt, because that does not look like Matt Wood. So process of elimination here. So Galt, who actually last game we did, had a couple of goals. Oh, right through, threaded the needle with that kick. And it's Swift, and Swift with another goal. There we go. He's just going to grub it right through. And there we go. So there we go. So Swift with another one there. So 7-6-48 now for the Demons. It's funny because before the game we were talking about today in the AFL, there were a couple of huge games, like almost like 100-point margins, as Geelong beat North Melbourne, I think by just over 100, and Adelaide beat Port Adelaide by just under 100. So this is a weekend for definitely lopsided scores here. But, oh boy, the hit out from Hampshire went right into the hands of one of the River Rats, and he just does a long kick up, and that's going to roll, and let's see, it's going to go skip, jump, and be out of bounds, but huge meters gain there for the River Rats, and they've got the boundary throw-in now in their left forward pocket, just basically in the shadow of their attacking goals. So here we go once again. Here comes the throw-in once again, and tapped out, and who's got it first there? Looks like the Demons will have it. That handball goes out. And the Boston, well, I go to say the Bostonians, but once again, this is a split squad, so they're all Bostonians. But anyway, the Demons have it now, and the kick comes out, and that is marked. And then kicked up, and let's see. Oh, there we go. So I think that's Galt with it once again. And Galt with a long kick in, and turning on the Jets here. Allison Monahan, oh, she can't mark it, but she gets it now. Can she get it to the boot? She can. Allison Monahan has kicked a goal. That one just straight through, I guess we can say, right down the alley. Goal there from Allison Monahan. And so right now for the Demons, it's 8-6-54. So they're just, I think right now they're like, 31 points out. So they still have a few to catch up on here, but once again, they're keeping it respectable. Because they're only on the end at halftime. It was 45-9. So obviously it's a little better now. Let's see here. And the Riverettes get it now. Once again, they get the clearance. And here they go. They're coming right back up the field. They're back up there. Big kick in toward the sticks. Where's that going to go? That's a long one. That's a boomer. And where'd that one go? They're kicking that back to the center. So that's a goal as well. Just waiting for the signal there. So, nope. That's a behind. Okay, so sorry. So it's a 11-20, 86. And so now the Demons have it after that kick in. Holston with it right now. Carlton Holston for the Demons. He's just going to kick it to McCarthy. His usual role in midfield. He kicks it up now, looking for and getting, I believe that's Matt Wood. And he's just going to boom it into the six now. Can Swift get there? And it's basically spoiled and punched right through the goals. A little bit of acrobatics there from Jordan Madigan. And so that's going to be a behind. Another single point for the Demons. So now it's 8-7, 55. The kick-in comes in, and that is marked. Jack's got it now. I can tell it's Jack because everyone's screaming, Jack, Jack! Kick goes up and goes through a couple of Demon hands right to the Riverettes. And here we go once again. They're on the march. That kick comes through. Oh, right in his gut, but he couldn't mark it. That's, let's see, going in now. That's 11. That's Scott. And in front, loose ball. Hasn't gone through anything yet. Still in play. Snap round the body. And I'm not seeing anything for the goal umpire. But now I do. It's a behind. So right now they're at 12-21. So if the Demons kick a goal here, it'd be 12-21, which would be rush in reverse. As the kicking comes in from the Demons, and it's marked on the foul boundary. And can they get it to him? They can. I believe that's number 1. That's Luke Hemingway. Comes up now, and let's see. Allison Monahan marks it. And she kicks it looking for. And does she get her target? Nope, but she's able to get it off the ground. And here we go. Once again, she is wrapped up. I do not believe she had prior opportunity, though, so the umpire is just going to come and ball it up. And once again, nice breeze comes through. I mean, it's sunny. It's a sunny day, but the temperature isn't too hot, and it's beautiful. We've had some really hot and humid days lately, but we just got the nice breeze here. Not too nice to my microphones, mind you, because it's like, but other than that, it's fine. As it gets kicked back out of bounds, we'll have a boundary throw in here. So right now, 87-55, the score between the Boston Demons and the Riverettes. Right now, the Rats at 87, the Demons at 55. And hit out of the ruck. Riverettes have it. He sidesteps. He is wrapped up, but he's able to get the ball off. Not cleanly, though, but Keene's able to get it off the ground. They're still going, and they just handball it up, and here we go with it right now. That is Scott. Scott. Kick goes in, but it lines up in Demon hands, I believe. Yep, he's going to pick it right up there. And that's Matt Young. And almost spoiled there, but he's able to get the kick now. He's running into an open goal square, and he just parks that one through. But that ball is being set for a kick in, so that's another behind. 11-22-88. Or is it? Nope, they actually set it back in center. Sorry about that. So we did it. 12-21-93. It's rush in reverse. 12-21. That'll give you some Getty up and go. As it comes out of the ruck once again. Hampshire with it now. Hampshire. Handballs ahead. And, oh boy. I think that was Morton in there just trying to knock it onto a teammate. And he is wrapped up now. And I think that's going to be ball. So that'll be a free kick. Free kick for the Rats. And there's Jack with it once again. And once again, I can tell because everyone's going, Jack, Jack, because there are 2 5s. So let's see, that goes now to number 15. That's Jordan Madigan. Madigan kicks it back, and that is marked by Keene. Keene's going to play on now. He turns the corner. He gets the kickoff. And let's see, that's going to go over everybody. But who's going to get there first? I believe it's going to be Scott. Nope, Demons will get there. So they're trying to get it out of danger now. And that one, oh, that's not a good kick there. That's going to go in. That's out on the full. So that's going to be a free kick for the Rats. Pretty much at their right half forward flank. So with it there, that's Dave Morton. Dave Morton to take the free kick. Looking to see who he's got for targets down in close. He's going to take his run up. And he's going to kick it. And let's see, that's not going to be bending back there. It's going to be intercept marked, actually, by one of the Demons. And they're going to take it. They're going to play on and go on the fat side of the ground. The kick going to Monahan. She juggles it. She's able to get it off the ground. And then she kicks it forward right now. That kick's going to dribble a little bit, go right into the hands of one of the River Rats. River Rats chip up there. And that's marked. And he's got it right now. And he takes a running bounce. And he handballs it off. That's to Scott. Scott loses control of it. And they handball it off. And that's kicked through. And, oh, that's a behind. Right in front, but they couldn't get it straight. 12-22-94 now for the Rats. 8-7-55 for the Demons. And the Demons will take the kick in from their own back goal square once again. And that is easily marked. And they're going to bring it once again up on the near boundary. That's a line drive kick. That is marked. Intercept marked there by Dave Morton. And once again, River Rats will put it right back into attack. So they're pointing here as a Swift team to be getting close to Morton. And Morton gets the kick off. That is marked on the far wing. And he's just going to double in now, kick it towards the sticks. And that is intercept marked right in front by the Demons. And then brought back into attack right away. And let's see here. They're going to try and run. Oh, they can't do it, but they're able to get the ball off the ground. Kick goes over. They've got numbers right now. That is, he's juggled it, but he's marked it. He handballs it to McCarthy now. McCarthy stops, sells some candy, kicks it across the ground. And here we go. That's a little bit of a centering ball there. And he's just going to kick it. That's high. That is far. Is it straight? Nope, it's a behind. 8-8-56 now. Actually, I apologize. It's not. It actually went out on the full. So it'll be a free kick for the River Rats in their own back pocket here. It's just going to take a running bounce. And then a low bouncing kick, but he gets it to a teammate. He takes the running bounce and then cuts the corner. And here we go. Handballs it off now. And they are on their way. River Rats. That kick goes ahead. Takes a nice bounce, so it sits right for Keene. Keene with a kick there. Can he get it to his teammate? Oh, it's a nice roll. Goes right to him there. He's able to touch it to the ground, kick it, and let's see. That's going to be a behind. No, that's a goal. That looked like that wasn't going to come back around, but indeed it did. And the River Rats have hit the ton, ladies and gentlemen. 13-22-100. So they bring it back up to center now. So there we go, 13-32-100 now for the Demons. I'm sorry, for the River Rats, rather, against the Demons. They'll bring it back up to center. Late stages of this fourth quarter, late stages of the match, actually. And up we go. Hit out once again. And the River Rats get the clearance. Oh, they're able. Oh, there we go. We've got a whistle there, and they wanted a ball call, and they got it. McCarthy with the free kick there. And McCarthy kicks it up for Holston, and he marks it right there. And he's probably within range, although he's directing a couple of targets to go further up. As he's walking back, I hear it sounded like one of the Demons. It might have been McCarthy going, "It's a long way, Carlton." But he's, and it is a long way. Let's see where he goes here. And let's see, that kick going up and has the distance, not the aim though. So now it's 8-8-56. And so the Rats once again with a kick in from their own back goal square. That one headed to midfield. Keane corrals it easily, and he plays on. Gets around Monahan, handballs it off now, and here we go. He takes a running bounce, takes another running bounce, almost gets away from him, but he's got it now. One more running bounce, and he's able to sidestep. He's right in front of the goals, and I think that was a behind. There's one of the Demons in there almost acting like a goalkeeper there. That was Matt Young. That's going to be another behind. 13-23, 101 now. So we've seen a ton of scoring shots here. Just counting real quick here, we've got 36 scoring shots for the... it wasn't... I'm sorry. Okay, it was a goal. I thought that was a behind. So, okay, once again we go in. So it's 14-22, 106. As it comes out once again, Allison Monahan has it there. She kicks it and goes off a hop. And McCarthy trying to get it now. He's got it. McCarthy going through the midfield now. He gets the handball off just before he's taken. And that kick going in. Let's see, that's headed for the sticks. That's a goal. That's right there. So it's 9-8-62. So right now, 106 for the Rats, 62 for the Demons. As we get close to the end of this one here. And bring it back to center. I've lost track of goal kickers. I know Ken McCarthy's had one. I know Swift's had a few. Monahan's got one. And the Demons have it once again. And here we go. Demons with the clearance. And Holston has it now. Holston wrapped up. That's got to be ball. That is ball. Free kick. River Rats. No, I guess not. He was judged to not have prior opportunity. So it's just a ball up. I thought for sure that was going to be holding the ball. But nope, was not. No free kick there. And that goes up there and goes off a couple of players. And now the River Rats look to kick it ahead once again. And there's a race for it. Oh, that is a good mark there by Dan O'Connell. And that is definitely within range for him. Got a bit of a breeze here, though, so he might have to start it to the left a little bit. Do that old left to right swing. And he kicks. That one's high, and it's there. I think that's a goal. That is a goal. (15-22, 112 now. I'll bring that one back up to center. I told you that was in range for O'Connell. A lot of times it's not the range, it's the accuracy. And in which case, in this particular case, O'Connell had both. Well done, Dan O'Connell. So up it goes once again and hit out. And the clearance will go to the Demons. Then errant handball picked up by the River Rats. O'Connell tries to make headway with it, but he can't. Now the Demons have it once again. That's McCarthy. McCarthy does a little bit of a sidestep there. That kick up over Monahan's head, but it's going to stop, take a nice Demon-friendly bounce. And here we go. That's going to be Galt there. And let's see, that kick is a goal right at the end. Let me bring that back up. The nice goal there. And that was Jamie Galt. He's had a couple of goals already. Swift, I know, has had a couple of goals too. And they're bringing it back up here. it goes once again. And the River Rats get the clearance. Oh, it goes out. Morton can't hold it, but he can now. Morton, kick, looking for, not quite getting his man, and it's going to roll out of bounds. Still meters gained for the River Rats, though. And so it'll be a boundary throw-in. Pretty much in their right forward pocket. So they've got 112 right now. And Hampshire tries to take it out of the ruck. Loose ball. One of the River Rats has it, and there's a race for it now. And it looks like the River Rats will pick it up. Oh, nope. He couldn't get it to sit for him, and by the time he was able to get to it, it was out of bounds. So it'll be another boundary throw-in once again in the right forward pocket. Up we go, and finally it goes to the River Rats after skipping around a whole bunch. Going for it now, that's, Keene has it taken away, and the Demons are bringing it back the other way with it now. That's Galt. Galt. I'm sorry, that's Galt. It was Wood, the other one there. And that handball goes up. Taken there by Swift. Swift is able to go through it now, and handballs it up to Galt. Galt stopping. Galt kicking, looking for Swift. Getting Swift. I'm sorry, that's not Swift. That's number 64, who I do not have. And let's see. And that's a behind. 10-9-69 now for the Demons. And that's it. That's full time. And that'll finish there. And let's see. That's a 50-point win there. 50-point victory for the River Rats over the Boston Demons. Final score here in this Metro Footy match at Ipswich River Park. It is the River Rats, the Boston River Rats, 15 goals, 22 behinds, 112 points. And the Boston Demons, 10 goals, 9 behinds, 69 points. And that's the end of this game, but it's not the end of this episode, because coming up next, we'll be back with another Stateside Footy Flashback. Are you into retro gadgets? Ta-da! Then here's your dose of old school tech. This is Tech Throwback, your place to turn for the techno trend from way back when. On Tech Throwback, we look at old computers, classic video games, and all those little doohickeys that used to brighten up your day.
Yeah!
Tech Throwback can be seen on public access television, or you can check us out online at vimeo.com/channels/Tech Throwback. It's the way we used to compute and play back in the day, and you can watch it anytime on Tech Throwback. Just 15 minutes to play, and we'll award the Chowder Cup for this year in the Metro Footy Grand Final here for the Boston Demons Australian Rules Football Club. Score stands at three-quarter time. The River Rats, 9 goals, 5 behinds, 59 points. 9-5-59. It's a numerical palindrome. What about that? 6-7-43 for the Lobstermen, and they toss it off. And once again, the Lobstermen have definitely had the edge in I'm sorry, not the Lobstermen, the River Rats. They've had the edge in clearances today, and they're continuing to do that right now. Elward, though, has it taken away. With it now is Shepard. Shepard's been fierce in defense today for the Lobstermen. He gets it over to Burbank. Burbank takes the running touch bounce thingy, and he kicks it ahead looking for Ten Buren. Knezevic gets there first, and he's able to get away. He gets it to the boot just past the smother attempt of Shippers, but it's taken there, marked in the center square by Ed Callahan, who then kicks it looking for Rusty Smith, goes past him a little bit, sits for him there. Handball to Shippers. I've got to get this away and get this away quickly. Shippers gets it to Callahan, but Callahan being ridden by Murray. He gets it to the boot, though, so there's no improper disposal. It's kick is smothered there. Shippers has it now. And let's see, what are we doing here? Did it go out on the full, or did it go out, or do we have a boundary throw-in, or what's going on? Apparently it went out on the full, but it went out on the full against the Lobstermen. So the River Rats will get the free kick, and they kick it up now along the wing. And getting it there is Knezevic. He takes the mark. And a couple of new players today. We had mentioned one of the guys for the River Rats, a guy named Will, who is up there today. Don't have the last name yet, but we'll get that to you. Will is the gentleman out there who has the jumper without the number on it. He's actually responsible for a couple of scores. He's had, I believe, a goal and a behind, actually 2 goals and a behind so far. And wearing number 11 for the Lobstermen is Matt, also known as Woody. Will almost takes the mark there, but he's being harassed by Rusty Smith, who's able to get it away. Smith looking for Shippers, getting Shippers, and Shippers will stop. Question is, will you try this long a set shot in the wind, or will you try and get it to Ten Buren up front? He's just going to go for the kick. That's a goal! Shippers again. 7-7-49 now. It's back to a 10-point ball game. And they bring it back up to center. It's actually funny because earlier this year these teams have played, and for the most part they've been one-sided affairs. But this so far is tight right to the last quarter. And coming out now is the River Rats. Once again, the River Rats with the clearance, but taken away by Burbank. He handballs it to Callahan. Callahan kicks it ahead, and it takes a weird bounce. Ten Buren tries to get it. Knezevic's there, though. He's able to get it to the boot. Takes a couple of bounces, goes to Murray. Murray kicks it past the Shepherd attempt from, the smother attempt from Shepherd, and it's kicked, and it's gold. We just mentioned Will, one of the new players out there. And let's see. That's going to be brought up to center once again. That is a goal. 10-5-65. They were able to get that up to him, and bingo, they got that goal right back. It's a huge temptation to say where there's a will, there's a way. And oh, crud, I think I just said it. And Bob Boyce just gave me the finger down the throat for that joke. Thanks, Bob. Always knew I could count on you for moral support. Once again, the River Rats on the clearance. Kicked out there by Murray, a little short for Aylward, though. And it's taken by Rusty Smith, who handballs it over to Matt, who gets taken down. Shippers has it, but it's out of bounds now. We'll have a boundary throw in. Or no, actually, a free kick. I guess there's a call for a push in the back on Matt, so Matt will get it now. Matt with a free kick. Kick goes ahead. Right to Shippers. Shippers with a free kick. 65-49. It's a 16-point game. Callahan has it now. Goes over to Smith. Plays on. Looks to kick, and it's taken. Ten Buren with a goal. You think? Of course. Went in front for it there. It's like, oh, look, a goal. Boom. Fine, you get it. Eight, 7-55 now. Back to a 10-point deficit for the Lobstermen. One of the biggest issues they're having here is the River Rats still winning as far as clearances. I don't have actual numerical data, but more often than not, the River Rats are getting out with it. However, this time the clearance goes to Shippers now. Shippers, it's smothered there by Devine, and Lev Katz kicks it now. That's a big kick. Unfortunately, unfortunately for the Rats, I should say, the Lobstermen have numbers. With it now is Matt. Takes a couple of running bounces, another running bounce, and he's going to kick it in. And it's loose. Knezevic can't get it. There's a battle for it now. P.J. Devine is able to get the crumbs and get it out of there. Rusty Smith going for it now, being pursued by Murray. Smith, that's holding the ball. Murray was able to hold him up and dispossess him. Shepherd just punches it ahead, going for Rusty Smith. Lobsterman going into attack. Shippers has it. If you need a kick from that distance, Shippers is the man you want with the footy in his hands. Kicks it, and it's going to be, it looks like it's going to be a point. Went a little bit over to the left. And that will be a behind. Eight 56 now. Nine-point deficit. And let's see here. Coming off of that kick. Taken down, high tackle. There's a free kick. It's going to be awarded to Rusty Smith. So the Lobstermen with an opportunity And once again, it goes to Shippers. Shippers gets it right there. 65-56 right now. Long kick for Shippers. That's going, and it's going to be marked! Did he go over the line? Did it go over the line before he caught it? And the answer to that is apparently yes. Knezevic's taking the free kick, so that's another behind for Shippers, which just adds to the suspense. 8-9-57. It's an 8-point difference. And it's taken by Shepherd. Lobsterman mounting a comeback here. And they try and get over to Shippers, to anybody, actually. Devine bumps against Shippers. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a boundary throw-in. And the Lobsterman's right forward pocket. Lobsterman looking to tighten this one up. Knocked out, and they tried to get it to Rusty Smith. They couldn't. With it now is Ten Buren. Ten Buren with a kick and a goal! Unbelievable. 9-9-63. 10-5-65. We're talking a 2-point game here. It's coming down to this. The grand final in the Boston Demons Metro competition is down to 2 points. This next clearance is crucial. Lobstermen are on a roll right now. River Rats have dominated the clearances through most of the game, so let's see what happens here. Taken out, knocked ahead by Smith, but then taken, it looked like he was taken high, was Callahan. Handball out to Rusty Smith. Smith is able to handball it ahead really to nobody. Getting there now is Ten Buren, who just kicked the goal. Oh, we've got a free kick. Let's see what happened here. Stoppage in play. Who's got the free kick? Looks like Callahan. He was taken high. Callahan with a kick. Goes over looking for Shippers. It's going to take a bounce. Shippers has it now. Shippers gets past Devine, but Devine's able to dispossess him. And with it now is Katz. Oh, Katz gets bumped into it by his own player. There's a loose ball. Shippers has it. Out to Callahan now. Callahan kicks across. Looking for Burbank. Actually, that's not Burbank. I'm sorry. That's Ten Buren, number 10. And Katz has it. With it now is Callahan. Callahan handballs to Shippers. Shippers with a kick. And I think that's a goal. The Lobstermen have hit the front. Ten, 9-69. Lobstermen have come back. And now they're in the lead for the first time in quite a while. I think the last time they led was in the first quarter. They actually scored the first few points. But after that, it's been River Rats mostly. But now the Lobstermen are in front once again. And they've gotten this clearance too. Callahan kicks it up. Nobody but blue jumpers there. It looks like it's going to go, actually, before Knezevic can get to it, it's going to go over the boundary. Latter stages of the fourth quarter. The River Rats have just taken, the Lobstermen, rather, have just taken the lead. And out we go once again. Knocked over and goes off the feet of Lev Katz, who then gets bumped around a little bit, and with it now is Smith. Smith gets it over to Callahan. Callahan fumbles it, and he just trying not to turn it over. Right now, the Lobstermen just trying to get people back. Kick goes over. Oh, a huge, huge mark there in defense by Matt, number 11, for the Lobstermen. He kicks it out. Burbank marks it at about center halfback. With it now is Shepherd. Shepherd with a big handball goes right to Will now for the River Rats. Will just going to move with it, kick it forward, and let's see where this is going to go. It's going to bounce. It's not going to go towards the goals. It's actually going to be taken once again by Matt. Matt handball over to Rusty Smith. Juggles it for a moment. It goes to ground. He's able to get it now. He kicks it looking for Callahan. Callahan marks it. Callahan kicks it out, and it's going to roll and stay in. It's going to sit for Sean Burbank. Burbank makes a kick right in front. Ten Buren can't mark it. He stumbles, and it's going to go out of bounds. And once again, here we go. The throw-in, knocked out, basically into space. Nobody but blue jumpers there. Will picks it up for the River Rats. He's being harassed by Burbank. Gets it off to Devine now. Devine kicks. It's stuffed there. It's smothered by Smith. He can't get it up, and Callahan's got it now. And let's see here. Rusty Smith slow to get up. And pushing the back there is Shippers. I think he's going to get the free kick. Yeah, Shippers took a push in the back. This is a huge kick right now. If he goals this, it's more than a kick's difference. If he gets it behind, it's still a 5-point match, and the River Rats still could bring it back down. Big kick by Shippers. And that's going to go wide. So it's a behind. Late in the quarter now. 10-10-70. 70-65. It's within a kick, and time is winding down in this fourth quarter. He's going to take the bounce. Knezovic does. He kicks it up. He's looking for Connor. It's going to go over his head. Shepard takes the mark in defense. Shepard has it now. Lobsterman probably looking to do a little more of a slow play now. Try and round out more of the clock, but the Shippers has it now. Shippers kicks towards the goals again. And that's a goal. And I think it can be argued that pretty much could be the game. 11-10-76 now to 10-5-65. Last quarter rally by the Lobstermen. It's funny in footy circles, they usually call the third quarter the premiership quarter, but in this case, it'll be the fourth quarter because at this point, it looks like the Lobstermen will be taking the Demons footy premiership for this year in this grand final game. Cats has it now. PJ Devine with it. Gets it over to Murray. Murray being harassed. Ball goes to ground. With it now is Lev Katz. Katz kicks it ahead, trying to get it to Aylward or Connor or anybody. Connor's able to hit it out to Will. Will gets it off the ground. He gets it to Connor now. Connor's going to make the kick. And I think he misses everything. It just went across the face of goal, or did it? That's actually going to be a free kick for the Lobstermen. Bang, right to Shepard. And that's it. We're at full time. And that'll do it. The Lobstermen come from behind. At one point, they were over 20 points down. They have come from behind to take this Demons Metro Footy Grand Final. The final score, the Lobstermen, 11 goals, 10 behind, 76 points. And the River Rats, 10 goals, 5 behind, 65 points. This year's Boston Metro Footy League champions are the Lobstermen. The River Rats were the favorite coming in, having won more of the Metro battles this year during the season, but the Lobstermen coming through with a huge, huge burst in the last quarter to take this one. And as a result, they're going to be awarded the Chowder Cup. Congratulations going out to the Lobstermen. Actually, congratulations going out to both these clubs who played a terrific match this year. Of the games that we've covered between these two teams, this was probably the best, most exciting match all year. Most of them were pretty significant as far as the differences, but this one was really tight right up until the end, right when the Lobstermen caught the River Rats and then ran away with it a little bit. So it's an 11-point difference. Final score, once again, the Lobstermen 76 and the River Rats 65. We've still got more to come here on Stateside Footy because they're going to be awarding the Chowder Cup, and then we'll talk to whoever is deemed the best on ground. That's all coming up. Stay with us right here on Stateside Footy. Well, we're here at the end of the Demons Grand Final, the Boston Footy Club's Grand Final for this year for the Metro competition. The 10th annual Chowder Cup awarding, and this year we award it to the Lobstermen. Boys, come on up. Are we drinking out of this tonight? Enjoy, lads.
Yeah.
Well, now, boys.
Get around it, boys.
Say, wait, wasn't he umpiring the game? So it was a great game. Obviously, you folks trailed for most of it, but then came from behind. A terrific effort there, that last burst. And with that last burst in mind, I'd like to award the best on ground to Adam Shippers.
Yeah, there he is. Good.
There you go. Great game, but of course, all year you've been kicking key goals for this club. Really, it's been great. Now, how long have you been over here?
A few years. Yeah, yeah.
Eventually, everyone gets asked this question. What brought you over here?
Girl.
And
That's usually the answer we get, by the way. But
He's kicking for a new one. Kicking for the Sebastian. Yeah, kicking for the little fella.
oh, okay. Oh, that's great. Yes, new addition to the Shippers family with your lovely wife over there. Well, congratulations. It was a great effort and some key kicks at the end. Guys, great game today. Good on you.
Thanks very much, Billy. Yeah, I'll be out. I'll be out with this on.
All right,
Thanks, guys.
let's bring the other side out here as well, the River Rats. Yeah, but hey, it's this year. Didn't you guys win last year?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you guys did.
Thanks.
Oh, okay.
Lost it in finals.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, no, yeah, it wasn't a grand final, but you guys won via ladder. So,
Be a ladder, that's right.
so yeah, so it's pretty bad when I have to remind these guys about games that they actually played in. Anyway, with us here as a member of the River Rats is Club President Joe Connor. We haven't talked to you this year. We always try and talk to the club president. So, how's it been going this year, Joe?
Oh, fantastic. It was a great day. I mean, I think it's more appropriate to talk to the captain of the team today, right? Yeah. Talk to you later, Bill.
Okay. Yeah, good to know we have media-savvy people here heading up the club. Dave Knezovic, captain of the club there. Nice effort today in back and obviously in the ruck as well. And you've been playing for this club for quite a while.
Yeah, it's my third year. It's been really good fun. Unfortunately, we didn't get over the line, but, you know, next year.
Yeah, absolutely. There's always something to look forward to. And now, of course, the big thing for the Demons is you've got a month to go.
Yep, Nationals.
A lot of time to prep for that.
Yep, we're looking forward to it.
Okay. Last year you had three teams going. Is that the plan this year, or are you guys looking to do two this year?
Probably two, yeah. Yeah.
So Division 2 in the ladies team?
I think so, yeah. That's the plan. Yeah, it should be good.
Once again, the River Rats with me here. Once again, second, but obviously not last in our hearts because they're a great club as well and great team. Of course, we love the Boston Demons here at Stateside Footy. Of course, without the Boston Demons, there wouldn't be a Stateside Footy, so pardon me if I'm a little biased here. Anyway, that's going to do it here from Briggs Field on the campus of MIT. Thanking all of you for watching. Thanking my cameramen, Bob Boyce and Paul. Thanking you, of course, for being part of Stateside Footy. That's going to do it for this edition of Stateside Footy, but of course we will be back because next time the DC Eagles are coming to town. We'll be there for that game. Still, lots more to come here and Stateside Footy, so by all means, stay tuned. And by the way, how do you stay tuned to us? Well, you can do it a few ways. You can check us out on YouTube. We have our YouTube channel. Just look for Stateside Footy on youtube.com. Or you can go to Vimeo. We have a Vimeo channel too. It's vimeo.com/channels/Stateside Footy TV. You can also follow us on public access television, and if your local public access television station does not have Stateside Footy, well, I have to do it. I mean, it's easily available for download on either Peg Media or Telview Connect. Just call your local access cable station, have them get in touch with me, and we'll see if we can get them to get the show on. And by the way, if you want to ask me about that, my email, it's billrobert@stateside-footy-tv.com. We're also on Twitter or X or whatever they call it now, and all that social media stuff on Twitter, X/X, and also Instagram. We're under the screen name BillR_SS Footy, and we're on Facebook under Stateside Footy TV. So until next time, on behalf of my esteemed camera people, Nick Maxwell, and the 12-year man, John Cimino, I'm Bill Robert, thanking you for tuning in and making sure you stay tuned for more episodes as we continue the 15th season of Stateside Footy.